Hello and welcome back to another episode on the Ambassador Sports Network. I'm your host, Dalito Kulameka.
I'm Jonathan Walden.
I'm Joseph Morant.
And we have a busy weekend ahead of us, boys. We had the president's inauguration today. Oakwood's first female president, President Gina Spivey Brown. Congratulations on being the 12th president inducted into Oakwood. And now we got to record for the ASN. College football's tomorrow. NFL Sunday. We have a lot to look forward to. How you guys feel about this weekend? You excited?
I'm excited to see what the Saturday night has in store for us with the college football. And it was beautiful to see our new president-elect, Miss Gina Spivey Brown, to finally be inaugurated into Oakwood University. And we're excited to see what she has in store for this school.
Yeah. Congratulations to the president once again for being elected. This is the first time in Oakwood's history we've had a female president, so very excited about that. I'm very excited about this weekend with the college football atmosphere. My Georgia Bulldogs will be taking on Alabama. Extremely excited about that. And then on Sunday, my Pittsburgh Steelers are playing once again. I'm just hoping we can continue what we're doing on the offensive end, and yeah.
As you guys heard, this weekend is going to be locked and loaded. So this episode is going to drop on Sunday, so you guys don't want to miss out and hear what we have to say. Because on today's show, we have ASN reporter Eric Reed. He went around campus throughout the week, asked a few students what their favorite Oakwood team is, and we'll be giving our favorite Oakwood teams, as well as the volleyball team advancing to 7-3, and they are 6-0 on the road. That team is off to a hot start, and we will be giving our must-watch college football games of the week in today's episode. You ready, brothers?
Let's get straight to it.
So now, like I said earlier, we'll take you right to Eric Reed, and let's take a look at his video.
What's up, y'all? I'm Eric Reed, ASN reporter, and today I'm going to go around asking people what their favorite sports team is on campus. Stay tuned. Okay, what's your favorite sports team on campus?
Basketball.
Thank you.
My favorite team, basketball.
My favorite team is the women's basketball team.
Y'all, and my favorite team is the girls volleyball team.
Thank you.
Favorite team, baseball.
Favorite Oakwood sport?
Women's soccer. Women's basketball.
Women's volleyball.
Women's basketball.
The men's basketball team, of course.
Great job, Eric. I heard a lot of variety in that list. Women's volleyball, men's basketball, women's basketball. I did not hear the softball team, and they had the best statistical year out of the past couple of years at Oakwood, winning a playoff game last year, coming up a few games short of the championship. Yeah. And I did not hear men's soccer. We be on them a lot, but they need some love too. So yeah. I need some more men's soccer fans at Oakwood University. Yeah. Jonathan, what's your favorite team at Oakwood?
I got to go with the men's basketball team, Lee. So being in that gym, being in Ashby Auditorium, being able to experience the atmosphere, being able to see the dynamic plays, especially coming from Jordan Bell, it's a great team that we have, especially going into this year. We have some new recruits coming. Some people have left, but we've gained a lot of talent, and I'm excited to see what this year has in store for us.
Yeah.
What's your favorite team, Joseph?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the women's basketball team, with the primary reason being Sanaya Keys. I mean, we're talking about the freshman of the year, player of the year, and the defensive player of the year. A clean sweep by her, averaging 19 and 11. We have two sports stars in Kamaria Murray and Morgan Bowen. I'm excited to see what they're going to add. Brick coming back this year. And then we have Nene Adams shooting all those threes. I'm incredibly excited for them this year. Coach Abrams, really good coach. They fell a little bit short in the playoffs last year, but I'm very excited. Promising year, I believe.
This is going to be a great year for that winter sport of basketball that you two went with. And I think I'm going to go with the softball team. I said they had the best statistical season, and they did. Between that freshman trio right there, Jordan, Jayla, and Tony.
Yes.
Jayla, what are these rumors I'm hearing of you not playing softball this year?
Come on, Jayla.
I don't like that. I want to see you out there.
We need you, Jayla.
I want to see you out there on that field. They missed you in that playoff run last year. If Jayla plays last year, I believe we go to the championship.
It is true.
Because she was a very integral part of the team last year. We lost some seniors, Sydney Arnett, Jana Moreau, but this team is going to be poised, and their new head coach, I can't remember his name right now, but their new head coach, he's come in, and I've seen them 5:30 a.m. workouts.
Yes.
He has them girls working right now
he's
already.
Coming with straight energy. I love his spirit. I love the way he's trying to lead the girls to another playoff run like last year. So I'm excited to see what he has in store for us with the softball team. And Jayla, we need you.
We need you.
Come on.
We need you. And yes, we do. And now, let's talk about another team who had a hot start the women's volleyball team, starting off the season 7-3, going 6-0 on the road after a pair of road wins this past week versus Lemoyne Owens and Stillman College. This is a great start to the Lady Ambassadors, as they have already topped their total wins from 2023 with 8, and they are 2 wins away from matching their win total last year when they had 10, when they won 10 games. They play 2 games in the next 2 weeks, but what can the Lady Ambassadors do to prepare for their highly anticipated rematch versus the conference-leading Fisk Bulldogs?
What can they do? I think that we have to work together. I think Fisk, what they have against us is teamwork. I don't think they're more skilled than us. I think we match up skillfully wise, but it all comes down to not trial and error, but it all comes down to cleaning up the errors. We got to talk about how Kamari Murray has been so good for us, and we got to be able to set her up in ways where she can continue to do what she does, and that's continue to kill digs and things of that nature. She's been a key product to our team, key player to our team, and we got to be able to set her up in ways where we can succeed together as a team.
Yeah, I second that, John. Ultimately, teamwork. We have to make sure that we clean up our work during sets, complete the sets, and ultimately just work as hard as possible.
And you touched on it in earlier games. We have to finish games. We have to learn how to finish sets, finish everything. Fisk is 15-5 on the year, 5-0 in the conference, 3-1 at home, and in a match they haven't played more than 4 games this year, meaning they're either winning 3-0, winning 3-1, or losing 3-0.
Fisk is a tough opponent for sure.
Fisk is like that. And when I said last week that we're good in the conference, I meant that against every other team but Fisk.
What did John Rand say? I'm good
in the West.
And I do not mean that against Fisk. Against Fisk, they are a very tough opponent. Last time we played them, we saw the Lady Ambassadors lost 3-0 in a sweep. And that was the worst they played all year. Assist numbers were down, and in turn, kill numbers were down.
But the key thing with that is it was home.
Yeah.
We're 6-0 on the road.
It is.
Hopefully we can keep that road magic going on and advance to 7-0.
It's true. And one big game I'm looking forward to, not this next game versus Welch College, but the following game versus UT Southern. That team is 2-5. The Ambassadors play them at home, but that UT Southern team beat Fisk.
Yeah.
So I don't know if UT Southern's in a tough division, they're in a tough conference to where their record is down, they haven't played enough games yet. But if they beat Fisk at 2-5 and we play them, I'm interested to see how we look that game. Because if I see us come out there in that game, we don't even have to win.
Agreed.
If I see it go down to the 5th match and it's a 2-2 game and somebody wins 3-2, hopefully us, then I'll be very excited for that Fisk matchup, and I'll be very interested to see how things look when we play Fisk later down the line.
Yes. I think we got to touch on Kamari Murray against Lemoyne Owens. She did a great job finishing with the game high 19 kills and 22 digs while coming away with 4 aces. And also in that game, Alexis Wiley had 15 assists, 12 digs, and 4 aces. And we got to talk about Cameron Buckner finishing in the game high assists with 18 assists and 4 aces. These girls have proved that they can lead this team and help produce the best for the outcome to be ultimately in a win.
Yeah.
Well, we've seen it. When the Ambassadors are clicking on all cylinders, this team is hard to beat.
Yes.
Like you touched on, Joseph, 6-0 on the road. On the road, they are a different team. After the first game versus Talladega, they haven't played a match on the road longer than 4 games.
Yeah.
A bunch of 3-0 sweeps, a bunch of 3-1 wins. So this Ambassador team, when they go on the road to Fisk in a couple of weeks, I have faith that they're going to knock down the #1 division leading and the conference leading Fisk Bulldogs, and that'll be a statement win right now. But up until then, we can't look past Welch College. We can't look past UT Southern. Use these games, 2 games in the next 2 weeks. Yeah. I'm just hearing a lot of time to practice and a lot of time to prepare.
Mind you, they're 6-0 with a 7-3 record. As much as we want to defend home base, these girls know how to play in everybody else's stadium. And I love that because in the playoffs, we're going to have to travel. We're going to have to play against other teams in their home base. And I'm looking forward to what they can prove against Fisk University. So I'm really excited to see what they can do on the road, continue to do on the road.
There's a funny song I like to sing, you know, whenever the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Las Vegas Raiders go on and play
What you gonna say? Walk in your trap, take over your trap.
Hello.
Walk in your trap, take over your trap.
And for our older audience who doesn't know what that means, that means we are going to come into your house.
Yes.
We're going to sit on the couch, turn on the TV.
Yeah, get
and I'm going to
comfortable.
have you make
We gonna
me dinner.
get comfortable.
I'm going to take my shoes off, kick my feet up, and I'm going to have you make me some dinner.
Yeah.
Because we're going to walk into your trap.
And take it over, baby.
And take over it, and you're gonna see us bleed that blue with gold, that ambassadors.
Yeah.
That's what the Lady Ambassadors are hopefully going to do versus Fisk University in the next upcoming weeks. And now that leads us to our last segment of the day.
Yes.
What college football game is must-watch TV this weekend? Joe's a Georgia Bulldogs fan. John's an Ohio State fan. I'm an Ohio State fan. We'll see you on the other side. This next segment is a partnership with Howard University Radio, voices SiriusXM, channel 141, as a part of the Lance J Radio Network. It's a loaded college football schedule this weekend. We got OSU versus Washington. I don't even know why I started off with that game. OSU gonna kill them. And then we have Penn State versus Is that Shane? I forgot to turn my ringer off. What is he calling me for?
Shane Dunkley.
Shane, we're recording. What?
Bro, Bam about 50, but don't even throw it in, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm not, bro. So turn that TV on, bro. What you can't say?
All right, Shane.
Sorry, Shane.
Okay.
Shane calling me. Shane, you supposed to be here. What are you doing?
Shane, I apologize, guys. Shane is a little bit heated right now. I don't know why he's picking against his Bulldogs to win, but hey, he just messed up my intro. Joseph, give me your must-watch game of the weekend.
Of course, I'm going with Georgia versus Alabama. I'm a Georgia Bulldog. I'm from
Now,
Atlanta,
Shane
Georgia.
doesn't seem to agree with that.
And he's from Atlanta.
And he's a Georgia fan.
Listen,
diehard Georgia fan.
Shane is just very hurt right now from this past week with the Falcons losing 30-0 to the Panthers. He just has a lot going on right now.
Okay.
I'm still rolling with the Dogs. For me, this is just a test game for Gunnar Stockton.
Yeah.
Another one.
He did really good against Tennessee, but this is a game where I really want to see because this is our rival, our stone cold rival.
Yes.
Big
Where
brother.
I want to.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that, but I really need to see him
Rock
perform.
him to sleep.
He's not flashy by any means,
Yeah.
but he kind of gets the job done in a way. Really good game manager. I really hope that he can pull through for us this week.
Yes.
Jonathan, what's your favorite?
I gotta agree with Joseph. I gotta go with Georgia versus Alabama.
We got some homers over here. These
But
SEC homers.
Yeah. Nah, shout out Big Ten. You know OSU, baby. But anyways, I gotta go with Roll Tide. Roll Tide is gonna walk into Georgia, and like we said in the segment before, they're gonna take over their trap. They're going to take over Georgia. They're going to walk in there unscathed, no problems. And I got two players for you: Ty Simpson and Ryan Williams. And as we know, Ryan Williams usually does his thing against Georgia.
That was his coming out party for Georgia.
Spin move.
It's true. It was true. Hey, we were there in Tuscaloosa.
We were definitely there in Tuscaloosa. But I got to go with the Roll Tide. You know, they continue to dominate Georgia.
Dominate.
Big brothers, like I said.
That game was a tale of halves, by the way.
That's definitely gonna be must-see TV. I'm excited to see what the outcome is going to be. It's not gonna be anything close to a blowout. It's gonna be a close game, a nice shootout, and I'm excited to see what that outcome has in store for us for sure.
Okay, I see you guys went
SEC.
You guys went with a bunch of SEC games, but I'm gonna go with another game playing at 6:30 Central Standard Time, just like that Bama Georgia game.
Okay.
But I'm going with my home, the Big Ten, baby. Oregon versus Penn State. That game right there is going to be must-watch TV. It might not be the shootout that Georgia-Bama is going to be, but this game, we see it features, like I like to say for Joseph, but this is the battle of OSU's sons, the battle of second place. Number 6 Oregon at number 3 Penn State. Two undefeated teams at 4-0 and 3-0 respectively. But let's be serious. They haven't played any real competition. I think Penn State played Nevada.
Yeah.
Oregon's playing Cones. This is a matchup where they're going to see which team is really going to build off of this and go on a run this season. Last time these two faced off in the Big Ten Championship last year, Oregon won 45-37. Phenomenal game. That was a shootout right there. Offense. We saw Oregon's defense. And that Oregon team was clicking on all phases. However, Oregon's had a lot of turnover over the past year with their program putting 10 players in the NFL draft. That was a program record.
Yes,
and then
sure.
Penn State's returning a lot of their talent outside of star tight end Tyler Warren and star edge Abdul Carter. Both were first-round picks last year. So this is going to be a very interesting game. You know, James Franklin, can he get over the hump? He's 4-20 versus top 10 AP teams. That's a horrible record.
Yes.
And
That's
most
a
of the time,
fireable offense right there.
he's been a top 2 team as well. So I don't really know what he's going to do. But Penn State, they do have Drew Allard returning quarterback. He's a Heisman candidate. I don't know what much people see in him, but yeah, that's what they say.
Right.
They got the best duo running back, I think, in college football, Nick Singleton and Kaytron Allen. But all that being said about Penn State, I'm going with Oregon. Them receivers, Dante Moore has impressed me. 962 passing yards on the year, 11 touchdowns to 1 interception. Dante Moore, he's an underrated Heisman candidate. Jonathan tried to push the Tommy Castellanos narrative. We need to be talking about Dante Moore, that narrative, as we saw Tommy
I still believe in
Tommy
Tommy.
Castellanos. He just lost, and he was upset to Virginia. But we'll talk about that in our special that we drop next week.
What I wanted to touch on with the Bama-Georgia game, I think this is a time for Ty Simpson to prove that what he did, what Bama did as a whole against that that opener against the FSU Seminoles, he's trying to prove that we are still Bama. We are still the Bama we knew in the past years. And with Georgia being the 5th seed and Bama being the 17th seed, they're trying to use this game to be able to get back up in the rankings to be able to compete for the national championship.
And like you go, Joseph.
Yeah, I understand that sentiment, but unfortunately, that's not what's going to happen. We're going to win back home. We haven't played Alabama at home in a while.
Yeah.
So
We know what happened last year.
listen, that game was literally a tale of two halves.
But it's all right, new quarterback.
Yeah,
It
quarterback.
it was Taylor.
If we didn't have that first half,
that second
we
half,
win that
you
game.
guys were definitely doing a great job.
We dug ourselves too deep in the hole of that game, but it won't happen.
I agree. That's going to be a great game to watch, but I just got to go with Penn State, Oregon being must-watch over that. You know why?
That stadium post.
That stadium post, this is the Penn State whiteout. You know the last time they lost a whiteout? Ohio. That was the last time Penn State lost a whiteout, and I believe that was in like 2018. So Penn State is very good at home, but James Franklin can't seem to beat a top 10 AP ranked team.
Yeah.
And this is big right here. On third down, Oregon completes almost 60% to Penn State's 40% on third down. So if Penn State can't get Oregon off the field, it's going to be a long night for that Penn State defense.
It's going to be a real long night.
I think it's going to come down to Oregon and Penn State. Dante Moore versus Drew Allard. Which quarterback can step outside of the offense just enough and make a play to win the game? And I'm rolling with Dante Moore and that Oregon offense to do just that and stifle, because I just don't believe in Drew Allard. He doesn't meet my eye test. If Shane was here, he'll tell you he's the best thing since sliced bread. But, hey,
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that one. Who do you guys got? You got Georgia and you got Bama?
And I got Bama. But with all that being said, but guys to the net.
Run from it, hide from it. Them Ohio State Buckeyes come for us all.
Indeed.
But no, we just want to thank you guys for joining us on this week's episode of the Ambassador Sports Network. We will be recapping these college football games next week, and maybe we'll talk about some NFL next week as well, and we will be dropping a special throughout the week. Stay tuned, and go Ohio State, and go Ambassadors. Thank you for watching the Ambassador Sports Network. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and tap that bell so you're notified every time we post.